Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kerry, I'm a mum of two and I'm a lover of all things makeup, hair care, skincare, fashion, all that good stuff. If you're new here, thank you for joining. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell so that I know that you like this kind of video, and also just leave me a comment down below if you've got any video suggestions or anything that you would like me to purchase and try out, maybe all that kind of stuff. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you are new here, just a quick thing, I do have a 5-month-old baby. She's learnt to roll onto her tummy, which is really exciting. We are so proud of her, but she's only learnt to roll onto her tummy. She can't roll onto her back yet. So if you hear any whinging noises, anything like that, she's playing just in the room in front of me. I can see her from where I am, don't worry, she's not unattended. But yeah, so if you hear any baby noises, you're not going crazy. We do have a baby in the house and it just means that she's got into her tummy and she's got stuck, and I'll just have to go and rescue her. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to babble anymore because this is going to be a long video as it is. But in today's video, as you can tell by the thumbnail and from the title of the video, I've been to TK Maxx again. Like, I am so addicted to this place. Like, I really need to stop going because it is becoming a joke. I'm only joking. I won't ever stop going. But yeah, so this is things that I've picked up from TK Maxx. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it, I guess, because there is quite a lot to go through. So the first thing that I got, and what I'll do as well is at the end of the video, like I always do, I'll count up how much I spent, how much the RRP was, how much it all should, and then how much I saved. So how much I spent, how much the RRP was, and what my saving was. There we go. So the first thing that I got, I know that this is one of the older collections, but I don't really care. So this is the Modern Metals eyeshadow palette from e.l.f. So this RRP was £12. I paid £4.99. So it just looks like this. And then the palette itself inside just looks like, I'm not going to swatch everything because there is a lot. But yeah, it just looks like that inside. So really pretty. Some nice warm tones, nice for the spring, summer, and then we got some cooler tones on the end as well. So yeah, really like that palette. Then the next thing that I got, so this is from Winky Lux. So it just looks like this, nice and glittery. So this was RRP £20, I paid £7.99, and this is the Uptown Kitten palette. Have I tried anything from this brand before? I don't know. So we get a mirror in there, and then the actual palette inside. If any of these look swatched, I've swatched them because I've just been impatient. But yeah, so inside is just a mix of warm tones, just some very nice neutral tones, stuff that you can kind of wear every day. You can wear by themselves for work, you can glam them up for a night out, that kind of thing. But I just thought that the palette in itself was so pretty, and I don't think I've ever tried a Winky Lux eyeshadow. I don't think. I might have done, I can't remember. And the glitter doesn't really shed either, so it does feel like textured, but yeah, it doesn't shed or anything like that. You've just seen me rub my hand all over it. But yeah, really happy with that. Next thing that I got, so this is from Contour Cosmetics. I've received a few Contour Cosmetics products in like glossy box and stuff like that, just like lipsticks and lip liners and stuff. But this is the pressed glitter palette. So this says the RRP was £22, I paid £5.99, and it just looks like that on the outside. So I just thought that was really cute. And then the product itself looks like this. A little bit grubby because I have had it out of the packet, and then inside, so we do get a mirror, and then we get 7 pressed glitters. So they just look like that. They are literally pressed glitters though, so I'm already regretting this because it's gonna go everywhere. So these are the shades here, so really pigmented. Can I get them on my hand? Obviously, you would need to put like a base down or a glitter glue or something like that. So you're not going to get a true reflection of what the glitters actually look like. But yeah, so just there. So they're really pretty. Really like them. I don't often wear glitter, but when I do like to like go all out and wear proper glitter. So yeah, so really excited to get that. And glitters, they last so long as well. Next thing that I got, so this is another Winky Lux eyeshadow palette. So this is the Royal Kitten palette. Oh, so the other one was an Uptown Kitten palette. This is the Royal Kitten palette. So again, same sort of thing. Is it a different? I think it's a different. Yes, it's a different shade of gold. So this is more like a coppery rose tone. This is an actual gold. So again, palette just looks like this. I'm assuming these are from the same collection. And then inside again, we've got a nice mirror, and then we've got the shades there. So this one's more on the cooler side. So I'll do a couple of swatches. They feel so nice. I don't even know where you can buy Winky Lux from. I've heard of the brand, but I don't think I've ever actually like noticed it anywhere. But there's some shades there for you just swatched. As I said, I'm not going to swatch everything, but I will swatch a few things. But yeah, so really happy to get that. And did I tell you how much that one was? So that was RRP £20. I paid $7.99. Next thing that I got, so this is by BH Cosmetics. This is the Desert Oasis 19 colour shadow and highlighter palette. So this says it was £18. I paid $7.99. Honestly, the reason that I bought this palette is because I watched Tati, or Glam Life Guru, on YouTube. I think she is amazing, and she was once doing a video, and she had this palette and she said it was the best, like one of the best highlights that she'd ever tried. So when I saw it in TK Maxx, I was like, oh my god, I need to have that. I did look for it online, but I couldn't find it, so I'm assuming it was an older collection. But again, we got a nice decent sized mirror, and then again, I have swatched this already, but the shades just look like this. So really pretty. So I'll just swatch a couple for you. Oh my god, they're just so soft, honestly. Like, they really are like butter. And then we'll go with this one. So that gold one there, that is actually a highlight shade, but the rest of them are eyeshadows. But yeah, they're just, honestly, they're just stunning. Like, I really like that palette. And I do trust Tati a lot, and I think one of the main reasons that I trust her is because she doesn't typically do any sponsored work or anything like that, and she generally gives honest reviews. So I do feel, not that everyone else lies, I'm not gonna say that, but I think I trust her because she doesn't really do like partnership videos, sponsored videos and things like that, and I think that's why I trust her a little bit more than I would someone that's doing partnerships and sponsorships every other week. So the next thing that I got, so this is the 35H Hotspot Morphe palette. So this was £23, RRP $14.99. Just looks like this. I've got loads of the Morphe palettes. I think that they're brilliant. I think the value for money is amazing. So inside the palette just looks like this, and then the actual shades, again, I've swatched it, so please ignore the finger marks in it. So inside the shades just look like that. If I'm honest, I didn't even swatch this one. My friend wanted a makeup doing, and she was going through my palettes, found this one and wanted me to do a makeup with this one. So yeah, so I used it on her eyes. So yeah, really pretty palette, nice and colourful, pops of blue, pops of red, all that kind of good stuff. And these palettes, honestly, they are amazing because they have so many shades in them. I know that there's some people that are a little bit indifferent when it comes to Morphe shadows, but personally I love them. I haven't had an issue with them, and I will continue to purchase and use them. So the next thing that I got, this is from Elf again. So this is the Perfect Face palette. So it just says it was $4.99. I can't find anything like this on Elf's website, so I'm going to assume that this is a really old release. But yeah, so the packaging just looks like that, which is kind of like the old Elf packaging. And then inside it just looks like that. So you've got two lipsticks, which obviously I probably will never use. We've got like a blush shade, a highlight shade, and then we've got 3 just brown shades for your eyes, eyeshadows. So yeah, I just thought that was quite cool, like just for travel maybe, or something like that. And yeah, it's just in the shade nude, so can't go wrong with a neutral palette. Next thing I got, I feel like this is just palette. So this was actually in the reduced section because it was broken. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit. So it just looks like this. I couldn't open it at the time because it was all taped up, so I couldn't see what the damage was. But it says it was £51. I don't know what it was reduced to because it's covered up with a yellow sticker, but I ended up paying £11 for it because it was damaged. So when I got it home, obviously I did have a look at it, and it was this shade here, this ethereal shade. So I did just fix that. I mean, honestly, these aren't typically colours that I would use. I mean, it is a really, really pretty shade, but these aren't colours that I would typically use, but these would be perfect for like Halloween. You know, you could put them on your eyes. If you've got people, obviously, as I said, I want to start doing makeup professionally. So, you know, there will be people that are going to come and they are going to want a purple highlight, whether it's because they're going to a rave or they're dressing up for a party, or, you know, they just like purple highlight. So yeah, so I thought that could come in really handy. Not shades I would wear, but, you know, to each their own. And I do really love that Anastasia formula. I think it's amazing. Next thing that we got, so this is from Becca Cosmetics, and this is the Sunlight Bronzer in Maui Nights. Again, this isn't something I'm going to swatch because it is too deep for me, but this was £27 and I paid $9.99 for it. And it just, inside the actual packaging, just looks like this, and then the actual product inside just looks like this. So it's too deep for me. It's a bronzer, but again, I thought that'd be perfect to start my kit off with. I know that Becca as a brand doesn't exist anymore, but it doesn't stop me using the products on clients. As long as the products are in date and everything like that, there's no issue. Obviously, once I qualify, I will go through all my batch codes. I will check all the dates and everything, and if anything is expired, then I will either just pass it on to a friend if they're interested, or I will just get rid of it out of my collection. I'll just throw it away. Next thing that I got, so I picked this up from Essence. Now, I feel like Essence have brought out so much stuff over, you know, the course of however many years, but we only ever get the really little crappy palettes in the UK. I'm saying crappy palettes because I mean like the little 4 pans or the little 6 pans. The products themselves are amazing. Like Essence as a brand, how they can put out the quality that they put out for the price that they put it out at is absolutely beyond me. But yeah, I just feel like we never see anything kind of like this size from Essence. But yeah, so this is the Supreme Party eyeshadow palette. So this was £10 reduced down to $5.99, and it's got 28 colours, and they include matte, satin finish, shimmery and metallic highly pigmented shades. And then inside, so you do get a mirror, just looks like that, and then the actual product itself looks like this. So I haven't taken the plastic film off this yet because I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't know whether I'm going to use this or whether I'm going to pass it on to a friend because it's my friend's birthday coming up soon. So I've not decided, but I'm not going to swatch it for that reason. But yeah, I think it's really, really pretty. And even though the pan sizes are so small, even at full price, £10, I mean, come on, it's worth it, isn't it? But yeah, I just thought to myself, like, I'm doing like a little bit of a gift basket for my friend for her birthday, and I thought I might just stick it in there. I've got plenty of eyeshadow palettes that look like that, so I might just stick it in there for her. I'm not too sure. We've not got many items left now. So next thing, and I have actually used this one, so this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter palette. So this was £39.50. I paid $29.99. So a little bit more on the pricey side, but definitely cheaper than if you were to go to Urban Decay and buy this. So the out packaging just looks like this. It is an older product and I'm well aware of that, but they are still selling this at Urban Decay, so you know, it's not discontinued or anything. So the actual product inside looks like this, and it's like a double-sided palette. You've got cream on one side and powders on the other. Again, I have used this, so ignore the marks, but we've got a highlight, we've got like a banana powder, we've then got like a contour and a bronzer. Personally, it's slightly too deep for me, but I will be able to use that on a friend or family member. And then on the other side, I haven't touched the creams, just because I'm not a huge cream contour person. So we've got like a bronzer, we've got like a highlight shade, we've got 2 blushes, and then we've got a shimmery highlight. So yeah, really pretty, really nice, and I will get use out of it, whether it be on myself with a very light hand or whether it be on my friend with a slightly deeper skin tone than me. But yeah, I really like that, and I'm happy that I got it. Next thing, so there's really not much left to go now. Next thing I got, so this is Kevin Aquan. I was so excited when I found this. So this is the Sculpting Powder. Again, I have used this already because I couldn't wait to try it out. This in the shade Light. So this was £36. I paid £12.99. And it just looks like this. Like, Kevin Aquan packaging is just so like sleek. And then the actual powder itself inside just looks like that. Like, this is literally like a perfect shade for me, but it is really pigmented. So I will say, just be really careful with it, because I went in and I was like, it's really light, and like shoved my brush in there and then went on my face, and I just ended up with this massive grey stripe across my face. It looked horrendous. But once I fixed it and blended it out and stuff, it was fine. And I've just learned that I have to go in with a really light hand with this, because it is really pigmented. Next thing that I got, so this is from Makeup Forever. Again, this isn't one that I'm going to swatch because it is too deep for me. So this was £30 down to £9.99. I checked Makeup Forever's website, they do still stock this. And this is the Pro Bronze Fusion, and it's a bronzer compact interceptable, ultra natural and waterproof. Okie dokie. So this was £30 down to £9.99 if I didn't already say. The outer packaging just looks like this, and then inside the actual product just looks like this. And then when I did my friend's makeup the other week, I actually used this on her cheeks, and it looked really pretty on her. So it's kind of like a glowy bronzer. I couldn't think of the word then. So we do get a mirror in there, and then the bronzer itself just looks like that. So it is really pretty, and it looks stunning, like on the high points of her face. Not quite as high up as highlighter, but not as low as a bronzer. So kind of like in the middle. It really did. It looks stunning. It looks so pretty. So I want to try and find that in my shade. And then I got this, again, it's from e.l.f. So this is the matte blush duo, and this is in Rosy Flush, and it just says it was £2.99. So it looks like this on the outside, and then inside the product, so it's one of the classic e.l.f. like compacts. I think they still sell these on the website, I'm not too sure. And then inside we've got like a blush. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a contour, a bronzer, a highlight, because it's just like a matte powder, but it's too deep to be like a setting powder. On me anyway, it's too deep. It's just in the shade Rosy Flush, but I bought it for the blush, to be honest, because I do love this kind of tone of blush, and I am really getting into blushes at the minute. So yeah, so really happy with that. And I might not even use that other shade because I don't really know what it is. And then we've just got 2 products left, that's it. So first thing, so they're both by BH Cosmetics. So these are the glitter collections. So these were £2.99 each. So the first one that I got is in the shade Baby Pink, and that just looks like that. I'm not going to swatch these because the glitter, and they literally will just go everywhere. But yeah, so that's the shade there. Really cute, really pretty. It's always handy to have glitter pigments in your collection, even if you don't really reach for them that often. And then I got the shade Black, which just looks like that, and again, that was just £2.99. So it just looks like that. And then inside, the actual shade is just literally black. So yeah, but it's definitely always good to have a few glitters in your collection. You don't have to go crazy, and that's whether you're a professional or you're not a professional. But yeah, so what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to calculate everything up, I'm going to let you know how much the RRP was, how much I spent, and how much I've saved, and we will see if I got some good bargains. Be right back. Hi guys, right, okay, so I've totted everything up, I've done my calculations. So I just wrote on this scrappy piece of paper. So I spent £143.85. The RRP of everything was £360.45, meaning that I saved a grand total of £216.60. Personally, I think that is amazing, and I just think that you should never buy full price again. But yeah, anyway guys, let me know down below, did I get anything that you guys got? Did you guys get any good bargains? Do you like this kind of video? Do you want me to continue to do them? I love going to TK Maxx, like I literally am addicted to that place. And I also do buy homeware, baby stuff, kids clothes, my clothes, fashion items, that kind of stuff. So if you want to see some of that as well as beauty, I can incorporate that as well. But yeah, just let me know down below what you think, guys. Again, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to thumbs up this video and ring the bell, and also don't forget just to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.